Bye.
What's going on, you guys? Today we're getting down to some serious business because we are going to be rating the first installment of the 3-part Ash-Cynthia battle in the Pokemon Journeys anime. This has been a long-awaited battle, so let's hop into episode 123, semifinals 2, Dazzle. Like I mentioned earlier, we've been waiting for this battle ever since the Sinnoh days. And considering that Cynthia has been portrayed literally for years as the untouchable champion that nobody can rival, I specifically have been looking forward to this battle even more so than Ash versus Leon. Which at this point, I don't even know if that's gonna happen. So from the jump, we actually find out that Cynthia is actually planning on retiring after the tournament, which means she's definitely not gonna go easy on our boy Ash. Especially considering that she's obviously gotta prove herself to her girl Diantha, since they have a whole convo about it before the battle even starts. And trust me, Cynthia is definitely not holding back in this battle. She starts off with one of my favorite Pokemon, Spiritomb, which if you ask me, they literally make this thing terrifying. It literally laughs maniacally every single time that it takes damage. Ash, on the other hand, starts off the battle with his Dragonite and immediately just goes for the Draco Meteor. Spiritomb manages to survive the attack and then hits Dragonite with the Hypnosis, putting it to sleep. With Dragonite asleep, Cynthia then goes on to spam Dream Eater as Ash watches helplessly as his Dragonite slowly faints, which a lot of people, including me, while they were watching this go down, were wondering why he didn't switch out, but then as I thought about it more, I would probably just do the same thing and hope that it would wake up before it fainted, rather than switching it out and resetting how many turns it would be asleep for. With Dragonite down for the count, Cynthia then switches out Spiritomb and sends out her Roserade as Ash sends out his Gengar. Gengar manages to get a burn off on Roserade using Will-O-Wisp, but not without taking some damage first, and Cynthia quickly switches out Roserade for Spiritomb once again, which makes it a really cool ghost versus ghost battle. The two duke it out for a bit, but Spiritomb manages to come out on top once again. Cynthia then switches out Pokemon again, but this time she lets Ash see who she's gonna send out first, which happens to be Togekiss. In order to combat Togekiss, Ash sends out his ace, Pikachu. The two go at it for a bit with Togekiss managing to get Pikachu to flinch. Cynthia then quickly switches out Togekiss and sends out Gastrodon. With Gastrodon being a ground and water type, Ash goes up against it with an Iron Tail, to which Gastrodon answers with a Stone Edge. Pikachu manages to cut through the stones using its Iron Tail, sending them flying back at Gastrodon, to which he catches them, which honestly, that was probably my favorite scene in the entire battle. I just thought that it was so well done. And then finishes off Gastrodon with a Quick Attack. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people were kind of disappointed that Gastrodon went down so quickly. They felt it was rushed, and mentioned that it was probably doubtful that a Pikachu would be able to take out a Gastrodon with simply a Quick Attack. But this makes Gastrodon the first of Cynthia's Pokemon to go down. Cynthia then proceeds to send out our boy Spiritomb once again, but this time around it looks like things are not looking good for Spiritomb, as Ash pulls out a counter shield that he actually invented in the Sinnoh region in order to combat Hypnosis. Pikachu manages to keep the Hypnosis at bay, and it looks like he may be able to finally turn the tables in the match, with Pikachu trapping Spiritomb with an Electro Web and going in for the final blow. Pikachu does manage to KO Spiritomb, however not before Cynthia sneakily tells it to use Destiny Bond, and taking Ash's ace Pikachu out of the battle in a super creepy and terrifying way, if I do say so myself. With Pikachu now out of the battle, Ash is now down to his final 3 Pokemon, leaving Cynthia with the upper hand as she has 4 Pokemon left. I have to say I genuinely enjoyed watching this battle. It definitely made up for the Leon versus Diantha battle, which in my opinion was actual trash, but I love that they made Cynthia battle like a true champion. To me, this genuinely felt like I was watching an actual competitive battle between 2 players, since Cynthia kept switching out and changing up her strategy in order to take down some of Ash's biggest heavy hitters. Like, you can't tell me that she didn't purposely send out Togekiss before Ash sent out another Pokemon just to draw out Pikachu so she could take it out with a Spiritomb. I think they did a great job of making Cynthia look like an absolute menace and giving fans the battle that they actually deserve. And the way that this battle left off makes me think that Ash's ace this time around is actually going to be Lucario, because, well, his other 2 choices are, yeah. So, for this reason, I think that we're actually going to get an epic Mega versus Mega battle, with Cynthia Mega evolving her Garchomp and Ash Mega evolving his Lucario, considering Gengar is down for the count, so he's not going to Dynamax Gengar, and Pikachu's out, which means he won't be using Pikachu's Z move. So overall, I give this episode a 9 out of 10, with my only complaint being that poor Gastrodon went down a little too quickly in my opinion, and I thought it was a little bit silly that it did get taken out by a Quick Attack. But other than that, I thought it was a great battle. I'm super excited for the next 2 parts, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is Ash actually going to be able to pull off this battle and make it to the finals against Leon, or are we gonna see a Cynthia versus Leon battle instead? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and my review slash summary of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.